Hello everyone, welcome back to another Transforms haul vid. I went to a boot fair today and managed to pick up a couple of little bits, nothing overly fantastic, but not too bad a little haul anyway. First of all, start with the smallest sort of bits. I picked up a couple of little odds and ends really. I don't know quite what you describe him as. There's a little G1 Galvatron, he's missing his little cannon off his arm, but it's just a little figurine. I think they came out almost like the titanium series or something like that, but it's just a fun little figure really, just something I picked up. Next to nothing anyway, paid for it. Another little thing of Robot Heroes, I think they're called, and it's a little blackout figure. So again, little fun figure. I got a couple of those, you know, different ones, G1 styled and movie styled, so you know, it's just a little fun ornament really. The next ones I got were Cyberverse sort of size figures. First of all, I think it's Cliff Jumper from the movie line, which is basically just a recoloured version of the Bumblebee from the first movie. So not bad. I mean, it's quite nice anyway, the fact to get the recolour. And of course it is supposed to be a different figure rather than just another version of Bumblebee, so quite pleased with that. Needs a little bit of a clean, but no, that's no problem. The next one is quite a nice little Cyberverse figure, and again from the first movie, and it's the Cyberverse Bone Crusher, which is a particular one I was hoping to find, so again that's a nice little figure. Not the greatest figure generally, but you know, for actual limbs and stuff, but yeah, not a bad little figure at all, and pretty good in his own mode in relation to the deluxe figure I've got as well. And on the same theme from the movie line, I got the Cyberverse Blackout, and again quite a nice little figure, nice little helicopter mode as well, so quite pleased to pick him up. And they were like, I don't know, they were, I think they were 50p each, something like that. Again, not really, you know, much at all. The next one, I've actually got it in vehicle mode, and it's quite a nice little tidy vehicle mode as well. Not the line I usually go for, which I think probably a lot of you have realised, because I don't have much of that. But I actually thought it's quite a good little figure, and it's the little Bumblebee from the animated line. And I suppose he's a sort of scout class sort of size figure, something around that. He's smaller than the deluxe, but I just thought, what a really nice little mode, great little car mode, and the figure's not actually that bad. Prefer it actually over, to be honest, Dark of the Moon Bumblebee. But yeah, really nice. I did pick up the Cyberverse sort of size figure of him the other week, so yeah, quite glad to pick that up, and I think that was he 50p, something like that as well. The next one is a deluxe, but he is missing, I suppose you class it, 2 pieces, and it's a figure I actually wanted to find, so again I'm quite happy about that, and I might find another one with the other bits another time, so you know, I could sort of do a repair job. It's quite a simple bit to actually do a repair job. And the other part is just his little missile, and that is the, I suppose it's from the first movie because of the alt mode, and that is Soundwave in his satellite version mode. Now the only part as an actual part of him what's missing is the other one of these sort of antenna sort of shield parts, so it's missing from the ball on that side, on the little red part there. But like I say, it's, you know, it's a snap-on part, fits on a ball joint. I might well find another one of these knocking around, and they're probably ambidextrous anyway, these two shields, so as long as whichever one I find has got one, I can sort of swap them over, or hopefully if I find one with the right one anyway, it's a straightforward swap. But the only other part what's missing is the little Ravage missile. Again, you know, is that really that important anyway? But other than that, he's in quite tidy condition, so a little bit of a shame that that one part was missing. I did have a look over the stall just to see in case they had a box of like junker parts or anything like that, but unfortunately it wasn't there. But yeah, quite pleased with him, and again that was a figure I was hoping to find, so quite pleased with that. And I think he was 50p as well. And the last one is actually a Voyager size figure, not complete. He's got a couple of bits missing, which is a little bit of a shame. I didn't realise at first, so a little bit disappointed with that, but he cost me a couple of quid, so it's not really the end of the world. And again, you never know, I could find another junker with the right parts still attached. And obviously he's not got his missile, which is a common thing to be missing on a second-hand bot anyway. But I got from Revenge of the Fallen, I got the Voyager class Megatron. And as a figure, I mean, in his robot mode, you know, those parts what are missing don't really scream at you that they're missing. It's more in his tank mode, and the parts what are missing are the bits on his side of his head here, which I think are like a black, I suppose you'd call them like a bracket part, and there's on the top here you've got two sort of pegs which would have like the front wing parts when it's in his sort of flying tank mode. But it doesn't really even detract from that mode either, so it's, again, like I say, not the end of the world. And like his red missile's missing from his hand as well, but again, you know, for £2, the basic part of the figures there, I might well find another one. He's going to be a more common figure that they'll have released more sort of Voyager class Megatrons and Optimuses anyway. So yeah, I might find the other bits and I shall be able to complete him then. But that's it really, that's my haul for this week. That was only one boot fair, because I was actually selling some odd bits with my fiance, so didn't get round to any others, which is a little bit of a shame for me in a way, but then I can't always get round to all of them. Hopefully doing one next week if the weather holds off, so be looking forward to that, and maybe sort of hunting down some other parts. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this little haul vid, and I shall see you again for another Transformers review or haul vid, whichever comes first. Right, thanks for watching.